It's Ron Goodall from FightHype.com. I'm here with the boxing sensation, Brandun Lee, 24 wins, 22 KOs with about an average of 92% KO ratio. And he's going to be having this awesome fight coming up on April 16th in the biggest stadium yet. Who knows, probably bigger. Going down, my man, Brandun Lee. What's going on?
What's up, Ron? How you doing?
Great. You have this tremendous opportunity to fight on this big card, probably the best card so far announced of the year. And wanted to talk about your upcoming fight in Texas on the Errol Spence Yordenis Ugas card at the Dallas Stadium, Big Boy Stadium. What's going through your mind?
I'm excited. I can fight in someone's backyard, or I can fight on top of the Empire State Building. At the end of the day, I'm still going to go out there and do what I do. It doesn't matter who I'm fighting or where I'm fighting. I'm still going to go out there and perform. And, I said this before. I said, again, all I need is opportunity.
Mm-hmm. And seeing the fact that you have been stepping up your competition each fight and you've been making it look really, really not necessarily easy, not necessarily hard, how it's supposed to, the Brandun Lee style. And you have Zachary Ochoa that's coming up. He's fought a lot of good opponents. Pretty slick fighter from Brooklyn, trains out in Philly. I believe in Bosie's gym or Bosie's. Hold on, I think Jerron's strength and conditioner, Rob Acosta, works with him.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So just wanted to speak on what you think about your opponent. Obviously, he's been speaking highly of you. Nothing negative. He's taking the fight serious.
We're taking the fight serious over here. We don't underestimate no one. And at the same time, we're looking at this as, like I said, an opportunity to go and showcase the world, the boxing world, who Brandun Lee is. We know that he's from New York, and, most East Coast fighters tend to be good boxers. And after watching some film on him, he's a decent boxer. He's light on his feet, throws a nice jab, and he likes to throw that sneaky right in.
Now, coming into this fight, and like I said, that you're going to be fighting at a big stadium, things like that in Dallas. Can we talk a little bit about that feeling and just having an opportunity to fight none other on a pay-per-view card, probably one of the biggest pay-per-view cards of the year, and fighting at Dallas Cowboy Stadium? Like, how crazy is that?
I think it's definitely dope. Definitely a new. I've been fighting. I think the biggest arena I fought in was, probably the Stub Up. That was probably the biggest arena. And for us to go from, when I first started, I was fighting in freaking little high school gyms. Mm-hmm. So I went from that to the Stub Up, and now we're fighting in Dallas Cowboy Stadium. So it's super dope. But until we headline at the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, or until we headline, Crypto.com Stadium or Madison Square Garden, then I think I'll truly be satisfied.
And seeing the fact that you're coming off a tremendous opponent, only loss was against Regis Prograis, and people have known you as being, a power puncher, always known as a boxer puncher, but you got to display some of that in your last fight. How great was that to showcase more than just knocking someone out, but going a lot of rounds, showing that you can box in back and get the opponent out?
My father and I thought that my performance was, average, or not even average, a little less than average. But a lot of people from the boxing world thought I did amazing. So, and all I did was, just box a little bit. Mm-hmm. So if they thought that was amazing, they should see, a full A+ type of Brandun Lee style. Because I feel like I give myself on that fight maybe like a C+.
And why so hard on yourself? I'm assuming probably certain things you can't really tell us, but just small general things. Why?
I don't know. It's just the way my father and I, we're like perfectionists. We just keep on doing it over and over until we get it right. I feel like I missed a lot of punches in my last fight. So, we've been working more on the double end bag to get the timing better.
Mm-hmm. Now, I guess I forgot to ask, the actual card that you're actually going to be on, the big, exciting card that they get to see you showcase your talent to the world, Errol Spence Jr, Yordenis Ugas. It's almost probably for undisputed 3 belts. Who are you favoring in that showdown after you get done with your fight?
I'm rocking with Spence on this one because, Spence he's a good fighter. Mm-hmm. He sits down on his shots, he digs that body, a good defense, and he just applies that slow pressure. That pressure, not only physically but mentally, it does something to you.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, I think Ugas is a great boxer, but if I had to bet on it, I'm betting on Spence.
Do you think it's going to be like a dog fight, a drag out dog fight, or do you think it'll be like a tactical fight and someone will?
Couldn't tell you that. Nah, I'm not too sure on that one.
Okay, perfect. And overall, just kind of just speeding up on some other things. I know that you've been heavily involved in like NFTs. You always had this really unique one.
It says I wanted a doodle, but all I got was a noodle.
So explain that NFT though. That I've seen it's a little noodle picture, and it's something I've seen you post a lot, and you've been investing.
So a good friend of mine, he actually owns a sandal company. Shout out to the Sandal Boys. So he reached out to me. I guess his brother is the creator of Noodles. So at the time, I didn't know anything about NFTs. So he broke it down for me. He explained it to me, and he showed me like how successful people could be. Just buying something from the internet and selling it pretty much. So I was like, oh shit, let me get into that. So unfortunately, I haven't been as successful with the NFT.
Maybe you'd be like, I don't have to box no more. I just
yeah. That's the last thing. I was like, shit, I'm about to get rich. But I bought the NFT. I bought a couple noodles. I bought a few atom bombs from the hundreds. So I'm just waiting for the price to go up.
Oh, so you mentioned hundreds, like the clothing brand too?
Yeah. So they have an NFT called Atom Bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I noticed you posted the logo as well. I didn't know if that was a variation. So that's actual hundreds NFT also.
Yeah, it's hundreds. Yep. Yeah.
Just overall, like you're not just only a boxer, but you're also a college student, and it looks like heavily into investing, things like that too. I guess just overall, what makes you want to, I guess, diversify some of your assets and things like that at such a young age?
You always need to have a plan B, C, D, E, F, and so on. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The reason why I'm going to school is, what if, let me knock on wood, but one day, if anything ever physically happens to me, I'll no longer be able to, box anymore. If, I have a jet ski accident or whatever, and I hurt my arm or whatever. So, I'm going to school to have a plan B, and, just got to be careful and surround yourself with good people.
Mm-hmm. And pretty much just following up before I let you go and all this stuff. I know you always sell some of the coolest merch out there, and just wanted to kind of help you plug in some other stuff. Right before I let you go, and the final message on those things, I've seen this Instagram with I think it's like a Korean chef. Was asked, is it noodles or is it seasoned? And he said, no smoke with you.
Chef Chris.
Yes. And I always see him. He's always cooking on the gram.
He's from Philly.
He's from Philly.
Yeah.
Just overall, just that whole entire just getting more attention from throughout things. I didn't even expect to see that one day, but just overall with the community that's growing around you, any messages towards these guys and your fans, all these awesome, cool things that's happening in your life?
Yeah, I'm definitely blessed. Growing up, I was a huge fan of Ben Baller. And, now I got Ben Baller's number. I could call him whenever I want.
Really?
I was a big fan. Yeah, I was a big fan of Bobby Hundreds. I've met Bobby Hundreds in the past. I was a big fan of Andy Nguyen. He's an entrepreneur. And, I have Andy Nguyen and G Crooks on my team. They're actually on my team. And, they're handling all my sponsorships. They're handling, more of the branding side of myself. So, I'm truly blessed to have all these people surrounded by me. The rappers, Shada Spence, China Mac, and, Stupid Young, Emby Nell. So there's a whole lot of Asian influencers out there that are doing well in life that motivate me. And not only do they motivate me, but motivates me that they're motivating each other or motivating the other Asian kids in the world to do better in life.
Mm-hmm. I even think I've seen the ninjas too, since you saw.
Oh, the ninjas, yep. Yeah.
So,
no, the Kinjas.
Kinjas. Why did Kinjas? My bad.
Yeah.
But any last messages to the fans and where they can and get some of your cool merch and last message right before they see you on April 16th on a great card?
Tune in April 16th on Showtime. 25-0 coming soon. And I'm looking forward to another great night of boxing.